This world is a beautiful illusion. It's time to see through it. In life, what you see is what you get. Not always the case. Not. Nope. Illusions. We are seeing illusions all the time. All the time. Of what we call life to be. We can experience life differently in how we go about our day-to-day lives. It takes a shift to happen in the thinking, in the feeling, in our bodies. We can pierce through what we call the reality of illusion and jump right in. Let's do it. A lot of what we call the realities is because our mind makes it so. Our mind perceives all the stimulus that we are processing at once. Can you imagine and think about all the things you are looking at all day? You can't even take in all of the colors. Like if you even just look in the room that you're in or go outside, there are so many things. There's the temperature, there's the different colors, say even a tree, like how many leaves are on a tree. There is the sky happening, there is the ground. There's so many things that we can look at. We don't focus on all of it at one point. Our eyes take it in, and for those who are blind, you can look at your other senses of information that you're taking in. So I'm speaking to you, and there's so much that we process at once. And our senses can lie to us. Or another way of saying it is not necessarily lie, but that we train ourselves to see outside of that. Not as in positive or negative, it just simply is. What I mean by that is there are illusions created for us everywhere. Everywhere. And no, I'm not just going to make this about everything sucks, because that's not going to help us feel better. However, it's time to rip the band-aid off and go, let's really look at this. And a lot of people are doing this already, which is the wonderful news. I mean, there's the hashtag of fake news. 20 years ago, people weren't talking about this. And we live in this day and age where people are questioning. Is this real? Is everything real? What is real? What are we being told? What are we being fed? What are we eating? What are we thinking? What are we feeling? We can have more. So let's reach and lift our power higher. See your star and out of the illusion. Here's one. We are in outer space right now. That's right. Illusion of when we're walking about our daily lives, yeah, it's easy in front of the computer screen or when we're on our phone. But when we're walking on the earth, in a regular day-to-day in a city, in the country, wherever you may be, it's so easy to just think of what you're looking right at. Oh, there's the trees, or there's the lights, and the people. And sometimes we forget to look up. Look up. See your star. At the universe at large. We are on a planet that's moving all the time. And we are in the galaxy. We are that right now. Why does that matter? Because there are programs, whether we are aware of them or not, that are being done on the TV. There are beautiful messages and truthful messages, but there is a lot of junk of told of this is how you're supposed to think, this is what you're supposed to eat, this is bad for you, this is good for you. Nonsense. A lot of it is not true. And I talk about this in my book, Easy Enlightenment, Transform Your Life in 30 Days, is to ask yourself, here's a big tip I'm giving away for free, one question, and it's this. According to who? According to who? If you want to see my video on color therapy, look at light. Light is something that contains all colors. I see it a bit differently, and that light is kind of all colors, but yet it's not a color. It's sort of like black, white, gray. It's all one. It's all one. It's all a frequency. It's really what it's about. Frequency, and that we get to decide how we express it. We can make it fun. Life is a beautiful illusion. You know, we can decide to look like a space person, if that's what we call this. I look like I'm from the future. Or I look like I'm from the past. We can decide to dress, look, feel, eat, taste, some of us, the way we want to look, the way we want to feel, and that's really incredible. the amount of choice we have. And we can still know this isn't us. I've said it before, and I'm saying it again because we need some reminders, y'all. It is not just about what we see. Our senses can lie to us. They can lie. As you get older, you move on this journey on the earth, you may find that you can still go to these places and have these experiences that you want. But when we're talking about having experiences with other people, I'm talking to those who are especially closer to you. More often than not, it's a choice. What's more important is what than where. It doesn't matter where you go with the person. It doesn't matter if you go with them to China or if you go to Bolivia. Whatever. It's who you are with and what you're wanting to feel, think, and experience. And you can have that whether you go here, there, everywhere. Some places it may be easier for you to do than others based on your own beliefs. But it's more about what than where. Especially anyone who's lost somebody, you realize, oh my God, if I just spent more time with them, oh, if I only said this or that. And it didn't matter that they wanted to go to this concert that I didn't really want to go to. Doesn't mean you have to. Just be with the people that you want to be with. Really. That's another big tip. If you want to get through the illusion of reality, we have to learn to tune the frequency, like the radio dial. Radio is the frequency. What are we tuning into, and what is frequency? Frequency is something that is very complex. My way of saying it, in the Lewis way, showing my uniqueness, my vision, my research, my what is working, is frequency is a matter of tuning into energy. You can do that. It's another way is the thoughts that we think, the feelings that we feel, the awareness and beliefs that we have that anything is possible. So saying and tuning into, say you believe in the example of I want to contact spirits who are departed. Well, are you surrounding yourself with those vibes and the feelings and the thoughts that happen and believing that it's possible? And are you opening yourself to that? Are you watching it? Then you're tuning to that frequency. You're surrounding yourself with that. You're absorbing that. You're believing it. You're looking at people who have, and you are tuning to that frequency. That is an example of how. But tuning into what feels right for you, and not just, okay, I'm aware of it, I'm feeling it, and sensing it, but tuning to frequency of dialing in what you would like. You can see my video on Blade Runner, where I talk about this as well. And this from the book, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? And they talk about it. I'll just briefly discuss it so you don't have to go, watch this video, as much as I'm trying to promote and share that I have a lot of knowledge, because I know there are questions that you have that you may not comments that you may have that you're not wanting to say. So that's why I'm just reviewing and referring to that. Okay, that said. They talk about in this book, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? It's like, oh, I want to feel despondent. So I dialed up a number 522. Like, I'm not saying exactly, but you get the idea. This is a general thing. Okay, I want to feel good. I'm going to dial a 555 for happiness. Okay, I'm feeling happy now. It's really not that different, actually. Not that different in how you want to be. It's just a matter of find the phone number, create that for you, and just keep doing it. Keep dialing it. If they don't answer, find somewhere else. And know that either way, you can break through the illusion and have fun with it and go, oh yeah, I see that. I know my body changes. Oh yeah, I forgot that. I look the same as I did when I was 5 years old? No. Do I have the same thoughts and feelings? No. So I know that even though I have changed, the essence of me has not. Whatever we call you inside to be, your vibration station, tune it. That will be a big tip in getting out of the illusion trap. Some people are not going to want to wake up. And you can try and wake them up. Go ahead. All the power to you. But if someone's like, you're knocking and the lights are on, but nobody's home. They're not there. You can try and get them, but start with you. Be the example that you want to see in others. Be open to not knowing at all. Because anyone who comes to you, I don't care what it is, whether it's on YouTube, TV, wherever it is, even though again, it seems bold of me to say, I have my book, Easy Enlightenment, Transform Your Life in 30 Days, and I had someone say, who are you to say that? Oh my God. Like, you just, snap your fingers and it's done. Like, that's not how life works. Really? Why not? Let you decide. Read the book yourself and you decide. Or read the book. If you don't want to read the book, that's fine. You can download it, whatever. Doesn't matter. Decide, what if it could be? What if I decided it is? What if I decided I am empowered? What if I decided I'm in tune with energy? What if I found that there were tools and ways to make this happen for me? That is the illusion, the trap that we've been told and not made our own minds up and someone else to feed to you what you're supposed to think, feel, believe, or what you're supposed to do to reach whatever spiritual or success principle or money or whatever it is to get the experience you want. That enough of it, enough of the nonsense and the message needs to be out there. That we can create it right now. Right now. Do you feel me? Right now. Comment down below. Can you say yes? Or whatever way you want to say it. If you believe in it, you believe that it's possible, you know it to be true, you know that you can feel good, you know that you're more than your feelings, you know that you can think thoughts that you want to think, you can change the body to the one you want to have, that it's real, and that it's happening right now. That's getting out of the illusion. Hardcore. Rip it off. You can still be open to others, not saying everything's an illusion, it's all lies. No, not all of it. But you take less and less and you come more from inside. Get me? Capiche? Remind yourself that there are new discoveries happening all the time. There are expanding the universe. Like NASA, I mean, we don't even know what all NASA's doing, okay? They're going out into space and seeing this on Mars or this or that. Do you think they're telling everything that's going on? I know they're not. There's so many, look into yourself. NASA is definitely not telling us everything that's happening. No, no, no. For those who are like, I don't know, look at Project Blue Book, okay? Just type that in, Project Blue Book, and what happened with that, and documentaries. No, we're not being told everything that's going on in this world, and that's okay. We don't love it, and it's not okay to me, but it's okay because you know what? We can figure that out for ourselves. We can try and be open. It'll be wonderful if we have disclosure on certain topics and how to empower ourselves, and it is out there. And it's knowing that discoveries are happening all the time. We are constantly expanding and just being open to that. That makes more life fun. And why it's useful and what you can do about this is because if you know this, if you actually take what I'm saying, it's not just, oh wow, this is true, that's wonderful, apply it to your life, then you become more of a conscious creator and less of a receptive zombie. Which, if you want to be a zombie, I'm cool with that too. Whatever you want. It's not my life, it's yours. Remember that every concept that has come onto Earth has come from somewhere. Farming, somebody came up with it. Somebody started it. The internet, somebody created it. Somebody, could be more than one, somebody's, groups. Everything that we're talking about, concepts, the word spiritual, someone created that word. Before, a long time ago, did we talk like, language developed, it didn't start that way. Or maybe they were talking even more telepathically. I don't know. I know part of it. We don't fully know. And that is the point. What does illusion mean to you? What do you think is unreal? What would you love to be ripped off and people to see? Let's discuss it. Let's create it in this world. It's not going to just happen by saying, you know, this is all garbage. That's a great start. But we need to be having an open discussion and not a dictatorship. Not just somebody saying, well, this is how things are, or even in the truther movement, it's needed of not just, and it does exist, but not just, we've been lied to, this sucks, do this, get your survival kit. Like, that doesn't resonate with everyone because that gets dogmatic. I think if we co-create together the life and world that we do want and what illusions we want to discuss, or even if people aren't going to tell us what we can decide together, we can create a magical world one moment at a time. It may take a while, it may never happen, but we can at least try. Do you want to? Please, let's comment together. Let's discuss what we would love to see. What is real to you? Or is everything unreal? What is real? Illusion can be the feelings that you feel, the thoughts that you think, and the body that you have. You know that it changes. Thoughts, feeling, body, they all change as we old, young, old, wherever you're at in life. And that's fine. Just, again, I'm going to say it. Have fun with the illusion and see your stars, see the bigger perspective. One way to get you quick, just look up at the sky, whether it's day or night, and remember the stars and the vastness of the universe that exists. And anyone who says they fully have figured it out is lying to you. And know that we're seeing through the illusion one moment at a time, and we're reaching for higher. See your star, make it real. And empowerment is yours.